They say beauty lies in the eyes of the beholder. But what if I tell you that it is not something that you are born with? It is something that you do. Here's a truth which is really hard to swallow. It's not about how people are looking, it's also about the moment a person walks in, there is just this magnetic energy which draws you closer to some people. So in this video, I'm going to share 13 simple things which anyone can do to become instantly magnetic. Assalamu alaikum and welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, I'm Umama, a consultant turned entrepreneur based in Paris, and on this channel we talk about how to be successful in both worlds. The simple thing is acknowledging yes, looks matter. Let's not pretend that we live in a world where looks don't matter, because they do, not in the way that most people assume them to count. The scientists like to call it the halo effect. If you feel that someone is attractive, you automatically start to associate other qualities with them. You think they're intelligent, they're smart, they're kind, just based on the looks. Most of what people consider good looks is very changeable. So this is where the rest of the list comes in. The second simple thing is the way you dress. It is not about getting the most expensive things. It is not about trends. It is basically about intention. Studies from Princeton show that our first impressions are already made within 1/10 of the second. The way you dress speaks before you even say a single word. Whether it is a crisp white t-shirt or a nice trench coat, what really matters is it is a nice fit designed for your specific body type. Maybe you are an apple or a pear, or you have an hourglass figure. So you dress to accentuate your body type. The third is posture. No matter what you say, but if you meet someone who is slouched or not standing upright, your first impression of them will be, oh, maybe they are not that confident, and you will not take them seriously. A 2009 Harvard study shows that practicing power poses and not slouching makes you appear more confident, and it also lowers your cortisol levels. Slouching sends the message of insecurity and indifference and not being sure of oneself. Next simple thing is skincare. And I understand with us being girls, we have our hormonal changes, and in some times of the month, it is not possible to have clear skin, and I totally acknowledge that. But having sunscreen, vitamin C, or some small staples in the skincare so that you preserve your natural state and you keep it looking clean is something which will elevate your look so much. The fifth simple thing is grooming. Trim your nails, keep your hair fresh, keep your scarf tidied. It's just the little things which add to your attractiveness or being perceived seriously. If you are not hygienic and you don't take care of yourself, then this doesn't look very good. The next simple thing is taking care of your health. You don't really need a six-pack to be attractive. It is just as simple as making sure that you have high energy levels, you incorporate some sort of movement in your life. This all dates back to our primitive brains and our history. So before, people used to select a mate based on how strong they were, because this ensured that the offsprings will also be strong and be more fit to survive in tough environments. And that primitive part of our brain is still alive, which is why when we see a person who looks very fit, we are more attracted to that person because it shows that they are more stable and more dependable. Next is confidence, and trust me, this is such a game changer. Confidence isn't loud, it doesn't scream and look at me, I am so amazing. It's more about being sure of your presence and your place in who you are, in the things that you do, and in the way you carry yourself. I love this saying from Bertrand Russell, who said, "The whole problem with the world is that fools and fanatics are always so certain of themselves, and wiser people are so full of doubts." Someone with literally half your potential is in a space where you should be just based on confidence. It is not based on competence at all. And here you are with so much competence, you are so smart, and you are having doubts about yourself. So having those internal debates, those internal dialogues of doubt really trickle out when you have a conversation or even when you are standing still. The next simple thing is having just a good positive outlook and a good attitude towards life. You will see that people who are always complaining, they always find something negative. They're kind of like energy vampires. This is a term that Carl Jung uses, and he says because these people sap out your energy. And in contrast, you see you are with some people and your energy just goes to a very high. It is because in our brain there are some mirror neurons, and when you are with a person who has a good attitude, has a positive outlook, they're saying thank you, they're saying sorry, those feelings, because of the mirror neurons, your brain mirrors those emotions and it makes you feel like this person is really cool or really attractive. The next simple thing is humor. Sometimes you feel some people are so magnetic, and it is because when they're in a room, you just have so much laughter. Like, they just find something funny, something interesting in any situation, and you feel, oh my god, like this person is so cool. And humor is one of those things. I remember my dad used to say, it's okay if a guy is not handsome, but he should be able to make you laugh, because at the end of the day, when life gets tough, it is not the looks which get you through, but someone with a light attitude, someone who can laugh even in the toughest situations. That's the type of person you want to be with. The next simple thing is manners. And trust me, I was with a guy one time, and what happened was a waiter came and he was very rude, and just rudeness is not attractive. Someone who opens the doors for you, someone who says thank you, who says sorry, these are the things which make you feel like, you know, this person is well-mannered, is a gentleman. And these are the things which really make a difference. So someone who takes care of the little things and has good manners. And this isn't the big things, it is usually in the small things, the way a person notices little details, how a person responds to a situation. These little things add up. The next simple thing is emotional intelligence. Angelou said, people will forget what you said, people will forget what you did, but they will never forget how you made them feel. Knowing how to read the room, when to respond, when to listen, when to stay silent, empathizing with the other person. These are the things which make you really stand out. Do you have a listening ear, or are you just listening to talk? The next simple thing is kindness. And kindness in a simple way. My mom used to say there will always be someone who is smarter or prettier than you in the room, but make sure you are the kindest. And she said this is your gift, this is what you need to do. You just need to be kind. And I feel this is what I also value in other people. When I see someone takes the time, notices the small details. Oh, your mood doesn't look good. Someone who notices the small things like, oh, you got a new scarf. Oh, this color looks really good on you. The little compliments. Like, kindness changes things so much, and it is not just giving compliment for the sake of giving compliment. It's more about you are genuinely sincere and interested in the person. You're not so self-absorbed. You really take the time and notice the little details about the other person, and you're just kind in your presence. Brings us to number 13, which is mystery. I've realized that the most attractive people, they don't go about telling everyone their business. They are private and nobody really knows their next move, and there is some appeal in the way they carry themselves. There is some appeal in there is just something about the mystery, and you feel, I don't know, like you can't figure them out. Usually you can place someone in a box, or you can like figure people out, but not being able to figure people out just adds to the magnetism. I also feel like this is cool in terms of Islamic point of view, that you keep your things private, like you don't tell everyone about everything, and it protects the blessings that you have and also protects you from evil eye. So I also think having mystery in those terms also serves for you. I really hope these 13 simple things were helpful. If you take away only one thing from the video, I want you to remember that being attractive is not built in front of a mirror. It's in the way you carry yourself, the way you connect, the way you think, the way you are kind, the way you carry yourself through a beautiful calmness in the midst of chaos. It's a way of being. It has nothing to do with your genetic features, and it has everything to do with grooming, working on yourself, and caring yourself. So I really hope this gives you something to think about and something to apply. Let me know in the comments down below what resonated the most with you, and inshallah, I will see you next time. Assalamu alaikum.